Welcome, Scorpio, Sagittarius, to your April Astro Dice reading. Hope your friends are doing great out there. If your friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, friends, let's see what's going on with you. Getting straight into this. And for those of you who are new, this is where we take tarot with astrology and make a small horoscope for the month using only one of the 12 houses. Okay. And we are getting ready for that Mercury retrograde coming up pretty soon. Okay. So it's going to be starting around the mid-month of April 21st. So let's see what's going on. This message coming out for you is, I see some Capricorn energy coming out with some Mercury, talking about that Mercury retrograde, going straight into the 12th house. So let's see what's going on over here. Mercury, talking about how you think, communicate, write, talk, and travel. Okay. With some Cap energy. The energy around you is serious, materialistic, hardworking, and bestows shrewdness and cautious ambition. Really wanting to walk up that mountain, you guys. I see you guys climbing. Especially when we're talking about the 12th house over here. And the 12th house is talking about this area of your life that is overwhelming you and you yield to a greater cause of power. So whatever is really overwhelming you at this time, you're really trying to climb this mountain, trying to figure out what is going on. When we have Mercury coming through, it could cloud the thoughts, could keep us a little not in the knowing as much. The way that we're communicating, the way we're thinking about things, it could be also excessively thinking of things, or obsessively thinking of things, having people around you like that, right? So, and it's really trying to understand, how am I going to get these dreams done, getting this work done. If you're working on a project, you're really trying, maybe pick up the pieces, really put it together, right? Okay, guys, let's see what's going on over here. Going straight to the beginning of the month, the middle of the month, and the end of the month. So going straight into the beginning of the month. Overwhelming you. Talking about being in your present power, really wanting to stay in the present at this time. The present right now is where you really need to be. Not really thinking about the future, don't want to be in the past. Really need to be really dwelling right now in the present where you are, right? Intuition and manifestation. So really wanting to try to use that intuition, really trying to manifest what it is you need for now, right? And as you're really working and honoring that path that you are on, and that Capricorn, honoring that path, getting up that mountain, right? As we're going into the mid-month over here. Show us the mid-month, please. It says you are playing it safe. Spirit says, it's a good time to play it safe right now. You really don't need to be in the background over here. Actually, playing it safe right now is the best idea. You really need to try to, contemplate on the situations at hand. Not a good time to be taking any actions or any risks right now while you're trying to keep yourself in this, keeping yourself in an optimistic mode, right? Just really looking for the dawning of the new day over here, right? Looking for what you're deserving. Wow. And in the end of the month, we have this loving man in reverse. So whoever you're dealing with over here could be starting a little bit of chaos over here. It does feel like you have a little bit of loss when it comes to this loving man over here in the end of the month, when it talks about you're overwhelming you. So there could be somebody over here that's actually, kind of overwhelming the situation, and you feel like it's at a loss at this time, right? And feeling a little stuck energy. Wow. They may even be feeling like they're stuck. Maybe they lost you and they're feeling stuck as well. So going straight into the beginning of the month, we have the present power, and staying in this present power, not dwelling too much into the future or the past. Spirit says the present is where it needs to be as you're climbing this mountain. Okay, and let's see what we got over here in the present power. Straight to the beginning of the month. Keeping in in that present power. We don't need to be thinking about the future or in the past. We need to keep in the present so we can build the future, starting now, right? As we're moving up this mountain, here we go, as justice and fairness. Seeing the truth within the situation to get what's overwhelming you. So really feeling like, you know what, the balance and the clarity is really going to come in for you guys, right? So really feeling like there's some justice going on for you. I like that. That's going to bring this breakthrough that you need. Okay. Yeah, because your intuition says, I've been challenging you. Your intuition right now seems like it's kind of a challenge. I do feel like a lot of you do feel a little blocked at this time, you know, or you might even be trying to figure things out too logically to where you're blocking that gut feeling, but it just feels like you're going to make the major breakthrough that you really need. I think that light bulb is going to kind of go out, but I do feel like, you know what, you're still in competition mode, right? Because you want to persevere, because that Capricorn is telling you, you're moving up this mountain. Well, I don't care how you're moving up the mountain, right? We're moving up that mountain. We're taking this super serious and hardworking. So it doesn't matter how much of a challenge this is, we will persevere, right? And that's where that balance and that clarity is really going to come through, right? Honoring the path over here. Oh yeah, I'm not sitting still no more. Where the delays and the standstills felt like they were kind of pushing you back and overwhelming you in this situation. Everybody knows what's overwhelming you. Everybody's story is different. This is a general reading. But you do know now that there is going to be no more stalling. I'm getting off this. I have my intuition. I understand what I need to do now. So there's no more resistance to any kind of understanding or clouded visions. Somebody's trying to control you or manipulate you or confuse you. Right? You now know the truth. The truth is clear. Therefore, now all I have to do is just get off this pole now and start moving around. It looks like he's going to dance away. He's going to do the Irish jig away. That's what it looks like, you guys. He's going to Irish jig away, right? Because he's happy. But that's okay, because now you're going to feel like there's an exciting time in your life, whether it's love or whatever it is that's overwhelming you, because you're going to say, oh my gosh, I have the answer. Okay. So over here it says you're playing it safe, right? Right now is not the time to take a leap of faith. It's not time to go, you know, spending a bunch of money or hanging out with a bunch of people. Right now it just feels like you're kind of in like a little bit of a hermit mode. Just, you know, kind of just chilling and doing yourself. And you know, Spirit's like, you know what, and that's a good thing. It's going to help you with your manifestations, help you get focused on what it is you really need. I do feel like there's going to be a lot of social circles and stuff coming around. Hey, you want to go out and do this and that? And you're going to be like, no, I'd rather just sit kind of at this table and watch fireworks behind me, because I'm kind of doing me right now. And I do feel that, right? So you're kind of like in scorpion mode, right? You're just kind of just chilling with yourself, relaxing, knowing that it's not the time to go spending all this money or running off on a cruise or, you know, running off to the next new love. You know, even if you have a new love come in, you know, it almost feels like to the point where like they're like, you want to go out on a date, and you're like, no, I'm going to sit at this table. You might even tell them, hey, you know what, if you want to sit down at the table, grab a chair because I ain't moving. You want to grab a chair, that's fine. You can sit at the table with me, but I'm not moving from this table. Right? Doesn't mean you have to be lonely. It just means I'm not taking any risks right now. You're kind of in boss mode in your own way. Kind of reevaluating. Yes, looking at your Nine of Cups. Absolutely. Waiting for the wish to come true. Finding your contentment and playing it safe. You're saying, you know what? I took all these risks. I did the challenge. I just got out of challenge mode. Why the hell would I want to go and do all these other challenges? I just want to be chill. And I really feel that. I feel like, you know what? You're in great gratitude. You kind of figured everything out in its own way. Now you're just kind of waiting for all the puzzle pieces to come together of what's overwhelming you. And it's kind of like, yeah, because no matter what, I still am in the 12th house of things that are overwhelming me. Just because I figured out the answer doesn't mean that it's all saved. It's not like it's all done, right? No, it just means I figured something out. But now I have to regard what's going on around me. Now I have to become, you know, productive. Figure out what I'm going to do. How am I going to get all the way up the mountain? Right? Feeling ambitious. So here, you're just kind of playing it safe. This kind of reminds me of the cautiousness of Capricorn. If you guys have Capricorn in your chart, it's going to be very easy. It's going to be very easy for you to play it cautious. But right now, I just feel like the Scorpio side of you is just kind of shelled up, kind of hiding out. Kind of like, yeah. Like I said, you want to move a chair to my table, that's cool. But don't expect a whole lot from me. Right? Because I'm really trying to get to these nine of cups. And that's the manifestation. Here's the manifestation, the deserving of what I deserve, building that optimism, you know. And here it is. It's like the dawning of a new day. You can feel the positivity rising. You'll be able to feel all that, feeling the abundance coming towards you, feeling like you have more growth and more accomplishment, right? And the more that you're kind of playing it safe, and the more that you're kind of in your own zone, kind of looking at things from your own perspective, healing, doing the things you need to do, right? Kind of nurturing yourself, the more you are evolving into the understanding. You know that sooner or later you're going to want to take action, right? The Empress will want to take action later. But right now you're just in nurturing mode. You're just saying, let's just stay in this good vibe right now, right? So that I can get to what I deserve. Because I deserve this castle back here, and that's really what I want. So I'm just keeping myself in this like sunshiny day. See the butterflies around her? You're in the good luck. So clarify on the deserving. Yes, you have the Ace of Wands. Yeah, that's it right there. Looking at new projects, feeling inspired to continue where you're going, getting out of what's overwhelming you, having the potentials for new beginnings, and looking at the new opportunities. You're saying, in my present power, now look at the growth. This is where I'm going to get to that castle. This is where I'm going to get to that new opportunity. This is where the new beginning starts, right? And having the urge to want to take the power and continuing to manifest and looking at what tomorrow may bring. I think this area here is like, now you're in your present power. You're like, if I do this today, I can have this tomorrow. Now it's kind of like you're sitting over here and saying, well, I did this today. Now I can say, well, look at me in my new car. Now I can feel like I'm driving my new car. Now I can manifest, I got this car. You see what I'm saying? So it's kind of like now you can actually see yourself living in the castle. Before I said, let's just build, right? Because he says, stay in your present power to get there. Now you get to dream of owning it. Yes, right? You have to get there somewhere. So you have this loving man that's upside down over here, though. Be careful of that because it could be your dad. It could be, I think for a lot of you, it really is male, though, more than female. I just want you to know that. If you guys know in the end that it is female, then it could be female. But the energy I'm picking up literally is a male. And they're not showing you any love. No. There's some kind of fear of change that they don't want to do. Whether it's a boss, your dad, your husband, your brother, your kid. It don't matter who it is. Like I said, for some of you, it could be female. But the energy I'm really picking up is pretty masculine. So I'm feeling it could be, for the majority of you, they're like causing a disaster for no reason. Sorry, that's really what it is. It really is. The reason is because they don't want to change. So if you know that you're going to work and you really want that promotion and they told you were going to get this promotion and then they gave you some like penny pinching shit, not even kidding, right? It's because they're fearful of collapse. They're fear of change. They're fear of giving away money. You know what I'm thinking, you guys? Seriously? If this is a work area and that's what I'm picking up for some of you, Mr. Krabs, SpongeBob, 100. He owns the business. He could give out the money. He tells you he's going to give you a promotion and he gives you like 10 cents, right? It's like, dude, you said you were going to give me 50-cent raise. Take that how it resonates. I'm telling you right now. Somebody's got a Mr. Krabs as a boss. He said he was going to give you a raise, but then when he did give you a raise, it's like some crap raise. And this is because he fears collapse. Well, there's not enough people working here, or you can't make that kind of money. Sally's been here 20 years. I do more than Sally does. He gives a shit about Sally, right? 100, guys. Yes. Releasing limiting beliefs. So even if it's not a boss that's doing that, it's somebody around you who doesn't want to change. They're delaying any kind of discussions that need to be discussed and taken care of. So they're causing a personal tower between the two of you. I feel arguments. There's a lot of arguing back and forth, back and forth. They're not releasing limiting beliefs, like I said before. There's either a lot of resentment going on within this situation or just the lack of willpower to want to do what's right. And there is literally, they want to argue. They want to argue their point. They don't want to listen. So it's like you could say one thing and they'll just talk right over you. That's manipulation right there. Thank you. Thank you. I heard it in my head. It's called manipulation. I heard it's called manipulation. Yes, thank you. Yeah, so the loss is multiple priorities. So now they're going to put you in the overwhelming situation again. So right when you get out of one challenge, thank you, Mercury retrograde, for coming back. It could even be an ex that's coming back. Oh my God, here we go with the Mercury retrograde. Who wants to start some crap with you and be in control? You're going to take the loss. Either you're going to take the loss and say, forget it, screw your promotion, your raise is trash. Or they're going to let you go. It's either going to be one or the other. Because now it says you have multiple priorities. It almost feels like you're going to be at loss. It looks like they're going to let you go. They're going to walk away. They're going to detach because it even says they're detaching. So you're going to have to feel like you're more adaptable to balancing out the situations. Because they don't want to work out the situation. So like I said, either you're going to cut the tie or they're going to cut the tie and let you go. One way or the other. There's going to be a lot of difficult decisions that are going to weigh your options. With the Two of Swords, you're going to have a lot of decisions, but you're going to walk into a new world. I think they're going to let you go one way or another. They're going to walk away. Because they want it their way or the highway. That's literally what it is. Or vice versa. However it is, there's going to be a completion and an accomplishment in the end. It doesn't really much matter in the end because you're going to walk into a new cycle anyways, whether you're leaving or they leave. However the loss is, it's going to bring in a new cycle change for you. You're going to feel like you're stuck for a little while because of the overwhelming situation within the 12th house. It's going to allow you to sit within your quiet power and your inner truth again. So it's almost like where you started here in the beginning of the month, you're going to end at the same at the end of the month. It's a test. This is a test. Makes me wonder how many of you have gone through this once before. It could be a love relationship. It feels very testy. Testing to see if you'll do the same thing twice. Maybe last time you allowed them to do this and never walked away. Now you're going to walk away. You're going to, I don't know. It feels testy. Creativity. However it is, you're going to have the Knight of Cups coming in. Somebody wants to either give you romance, charm, a new job. Or it could be them coming back wanting to be romantic with you. If it's a romantic situation, they want to come and offer their cups of apology and romance to you. And it says you're going to hold back because you're into indecision and hesitation to want to do so because of risk taking and bad choices. That's it right there. Playing it safe. That's it. Like I said, it's like repeating itself. It's like, okay, so what are you going to do now? Well, you're going to stand in your power. And it's almost like, well, man, I just climbed the whole mountain. That's okay, because then at the end you have the Ace of Cups. Ooh. Okay. This message, speedy message coming in, you'll have the Ace of Cups anyways. It's a test, you guys. I'm sorry, that's exactly what it is. I've seen a lot of tests lately. It's a test. It's like the universal test because of the law and effect and the attraction with the manifestation with the, yeah. It's like you're being tested. And a lot of you might even feel like, what kind of crazy test is this? Why do I feel like I'm in such a challenge mode? Why do I feel like I'm being tested? Because you are. Because you are. And a lot of people are. You're not the only sign I've done this for. This feels like they're in a test. I've done a few others, so yeah. And it is. It's exactly what it is. Are you going to make the same bad choice twice? And then, of course, right in Mercury retrograde. Oh, don't. Yeah. Yeah, because what is Mercury retrograde? It brings back what? Karmic tests, karmic partners, karmic things to see if you'll do the same thing over and over and over again. If you break the ties to the karmic and you pull through the test, then it's all over, right? And it's almost like it was paving its way to get to this karmic cycle to see if you're going to do the same thing twice. You say, no, I'm going to let you go. I'm done with you. Bye-bye. And now the karmic test is over. Oh, Jiminy Christmas. I hate karmic tests, though. I do hate them. Because they put you in this fog. They put you in this area of your life where you're just like, and I can't understand what the hell, right? I don't understand what's going on. But it's almost like though, somewhere deep down inside that, like, you know, this is some kind of chess game. This is, you know what I mean? This is a test. Okay, my friends. And that was it for you. Until next time. Peace and love. Bye-bye.